What's going on, my Central Unit? Is the Sentiment here, so this is my review of WWE Clash of the Castle 2024, or Clash of the Castle Scotland. And that was a bit way overdue of reviewing this show. It's been almost a week, but it's my channel, I can do what I want. So I watched the show, now let's talk about the show. So the first match to kick off the show, we got the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes defending his WWE Championship against the phenomenal AJ Styles in an I Quit match. Very rare that the WWE Championship match to open a pay-per-view. It's usually to end the show, but I think the last time that a WWE Championship match to kick off a pay-per-view, I'm guessing No Mercy of 2016, I think, it's been about 8 years. Anyway, this match was good. It was physical. I think this was AJ's first I Quit match since 2011. I think it was against Christopher Daniels. That was at Bound for Glory 2011. About almost 13 years. Holy shit. Cody's over. You could tell, like, the fact they were singing his theme music, chanting Cody, Cody Rhodes, Cody, Cody Rhodes. Yeah, you could tell, like, Cody's theme music is one of the most popular theme music in today's wrestling. AJ got booed. Not booed heavily, They were chanting, AJ sucks, fuck you AJ, when the fans chant, fuck you AJ. AJ gave the fans a middle finger. This was a fight, a brawl, like in the first Cody AJ match from Backlash in France. That was a straight up wrestling match. This match is more like a brawl. Like I said, they were fighting in the crowd. I don't think they're fighting in gorilla position. It was a lot like a production room. You had AJ choking Cody out with headphones. With the wire onto headphones. If you own headphones, if it's for your computer. AJ looks like a madman in this match. And also you had Cody kind of trying to make AJ say I quit with the figure four leg lock. That's just I think it's just referencing his dad's feud with Ric Flair back in the 80s. Anyway, you had I think there was one spot like AJ was going for trying to hit Cody with the the Styles Clash off the steel steps. It's the same spot where he did on SmackDown. He's doing that fake retirement angle, but this time Cody counted into a back body drop. I think it was I think AJ smacked Cody in the face with a microphone, threw him in the timekeeper area. Yeah, and then also slammed him onto the announce desk. Cody was busted wide open. You could tell like there was a lot. He's really beating the piss out of Cody. Like I think there was a fisherman hook spot. Grabbing his putting his finger in Cody's mouth. You kind of locking Cody with the STF. That was a referencing AJ's feud with John Cena 8 years ago. Cody passed out. I think so. I'm trying to remember. Did he hit him with a chair? I think he did hit him with the belt. Actually, whipping Cody with the belt. Did he hit? Yeah, I think he hit him with the. Did he hit him with the? I think he hit him with the chair. I'm not too sure. It's been almost like 2 days since I watched this show. Yeah, my memory is a bit fainted. But anyway, you had AJ confronting Cody's mum Michelle. Attending this show in Scotland. We haven't seen her since WrestleMania 40. That was almost 2 months ago. Anyway, so I'm trying to remember. I don't think he did any more submission holds. The only submission hold that AJ did was the FTF. It made Cody passed out, but I didn't see AJ locking the calf crusher. That's kind of weird. But anyway, him with the whip him with the candlestick. You know, oh yeah, before that, you know, he kind of handcuffed Cody. I thought it was a thumbtacks, but instead there was a chain and handcuffs. You know, he locked Cody with some handcuffs. You know, smacking him with the candlestick. You know, you could tell like AJ was a fucking madman in this match. You know, like you had Michelle, Cody's mom, smacking AJ in the face. You know, you thought like AJ's gonna smack Cody's mom with the chair, but he didn't. He kind of plays like a not Russian chain. I got Russian in the brain, but anyway, so he kind of grabbed he placed a chain, wrap it around his arm. He was going for the phenomenal forearm, but and AJ for Cody, for whatever reason, you know, he tied his arm. You know, he kind of handcuffed Cody behind his arms behind his back, and it's not behind his back no more. You know, he grabbed the chair. AJ was going for the phenomenal forearm. Cody threw the chair in AJ's face and kind of splattered onto the table for whatever reason. Anyway, and then the turns tied for Cody. You know, the fans shouted like, "Fuck him up, Cody! Fuck him up!" And he did. You know, like he hit Cody with multiple crossroads. He kind of handcuffed. He managed to get out of the handcuffs, place the handcuffs in AJ. And he kind of like placed them. He kind of like handcuffed him onto the ropes, smacking him with the chair on the legs. You know, you thought AJ's gonna say I quit. He said, "Screw you, Cody." In the end, Cody grabs the steel steps. You know, trying to hit AJ with it, and AJ just say I quit. And Cody afterwards hit AJ in the face with the steel steps. Him with the steel steps. I know it's the same thing, but he hits AJ with the steel steps. You know, after AJ said quit to win this match, you know. And afterwards, you had this confrontation between Cody and Solo Sikoa of the Bloodline. And then Cody got jumped by Tama Tonga and Tamaloa of the Bloodline, you know, Solo's cousins, you know. And then he got saved by Randy Orton and Kevin Owens, you know. They're still feuding with the Bloodline, the new Bloodline. And that was it, you know, a really good match, you know. And this was Cody's first interaction with the Bloodline since Cody beat Roman for the championship at WrestleMania 40 2 months ago. So this is leading up of a 6-man tag team match, probably down the road. Yeah, down the road. Depending if they're gonna do Cody and Roman again, maybe at the next year's WrestleMania. I don't know, but we don't know. You know, I'm hinting they're gonna do probably a Bloodline Civil War Part 2. Solo in his version of the Bloodline taking on Roman, and his version of the Bloodline probably teaming up with the Usos once again, but never say never. But yeah, we don't know. Probably a next future match down the road at the next pay-per-view. As for AJ, I think he's done. You know, I could see having one more match with Cody. You know, to have a rubber match to climax the rivalry. But I think he's done. You know, I don't want to see him reunite with the OC. You know, the club. You know, with Gallows, Anderson, and Mia Yim. I think that ship has sailed. But I think he's done. But that's my 2 cents on it. But besides that, man, this was a really good match. You know, like I said, you know, the first match at Backlash, you know, from 1 month ago, that was just a straight up wrestling match. This was a brawl, a fight. It kind of delivered, you know. It's not on the same level as their match at Backlash, but it was a really good match to kick off the show. So let's move on to the next match. So the next match, we got a triple threat tag team match for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship. So Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill are the WWE Women's Champions, defending the belt against the team of Shayna Baszler and Zoe Starks and the team of Alba Fire. Oh, is it Alba Fire? That's Kaylee Ray, by the way, and Isa Dawn, I think. Yeah, Isa Dawn. Yeah. They call it Unholy. They call it an Unholy Alliance or something like that. Let me check Wikipedia. Pass. Yeah, Clash of the Castle Scotland. Unholy. Yeah, the Unholy Union. It's called. Yeah, the Unholy Union of Alba Fire and Isla Dawn. Yeah, Isla Dawn. Sorry, I thought it's Isa Dawn, but it's pronounced Isla Dawn. It's just what it is. But besides that, this match was fun. This match was a fun match. You know, like you get Jade and Bianca doing their thing. You know, the power moves. You know, Jade kind of slipped. And I see people bash Jade, you know. They've been bashing Jade ever since her run in AEW. Now it's continuation in her run in WWE. I don't want to get into it, you know. She kind of slipped, you know. Yeah, like the other competitors, you know, Baszler, Starks, Dawn, and Via, you know, kind of like form this alliance, you know, take out the tag team champions of the women's tag team champions of Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill, and then suddenly, you know, the pacing was structured good, you know, and then all of a sudden it's Baszler starts taking on Dawn and Alba Fire, and trying to keep it short and simple, you know. Dawn did like a double powerbomb. I think it was a double powerbomb spot on the corner. I think it was on probably on Baszler and Starks or Baszler and Bianca. I'm not too sure. And she suffered a bit of an elbow injury. I hope it's not serious. In the end, I think like they did like Belair and I think it was Bianca. I think Belair did like some kind of powerbomb or suplex onto. I think it was on Baszler. I'm not too sure. In the end, I'm trying to keep it short and simple, folks. In the end, Ira Dawn pins Bianca Belair. Oh, not Bianca Belair. Yeah. I check on Wikipedia. Yeah, Belair and Cargill connect with a DDT / wheelbarrow suplex combo onto Shayna Baszler. And I'm trying to get I'm using Wikipedia to like really jog my memory, by the way. So anyway, yeah, Belair and Cargill hit the DDT wheelbarrow suplex combo onto Shayna Baszler. Dawn pins. I think he throw like Bianca Belair out of the ring. I think one of them grabbed Jade Cargill to stop the to break up the pin. So Dawn pins Baszler for the win, and Ira Dawn and Alba Fire are the new WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. Yeah, it was a fun match to watch, you know. And I've done more research into this for Kaylee Ray. I'm gonna call her Kaylee Ray, man. I wish they just call her Kaylee Ray once again. You know, call her Alba Fire. That was Vince, man. Don't want to get into it, but for Kaylee Ray, I've done my research on this, but she did dedicate her win to her mother. You know, it's sad. Her parents, you know, were in a car crash, and sadly, her mom passed away. I think it was 3 days ago. Or yeah, it was shortly after the event. You know, the car crash happened on the 17th of May, and she died a couple of days later. That's really sad. She's only 51 years of age. Look at her on her Wikipedia page. That's just like, holy crap, man. Yeah, it was a fun match. You know, I think it's a dedicated win because they're both, you know, Dawn and Alba Fire, Kaylee Ray are Scottish. You know, this winning the belts in their home country was good. You know, but I don't see them holding the belts that much long. What's next for Bianca and Jade? Are they going to regain the tag team belts? My gut feeling they're going to have a feud between one-on-one between Jade and Bianca, but that could be a possible scenario. But we don't know. As for Shayna Baszler and Zoe Starks, you know, a cheap plug. Shout out to the fan of YouTube. You know, he did a video on Shayna Baszler. Why isn't he still in a tag team? This is Shayna's 4th tag team in her run in WWE, you know, on the main roster. She teamed up with Natalya, Nia Jax, Ronda Rousey, and now with Zoe Starks. You know, is she gonna get like a singles run? We don't know, but that's another story for another time. Besides that, the women's tag team title match, or triple threat women's tag team title match, was a fun match to watch. Anyway, so the next match, this is for the Intercontinental Championship. Sami Zayn defending the belt against Chad Gable of the Alpha Academy with Otis and Otis, you know, Otis and Maxine Dupree in the corner of Chad Gable. This was really good. It got really good timing. Only 22 minutes. This was fun. This match was fun. It was a technical style masterpiece, or not. I'll call it a masterpiece. It was a technical style match. You know, like yeah, Sammy did like the high fly moves. I think he did like a springboard plancha or moonsault off the ropes. But besides that, you know, it's a technical match. You know, like, you know, you had Gable doing the technical style moves. You know, he kind of locked Sammy with the ankle lock. You know, like with Gable, he has this Kurt Angle presence. That's why I'm going to describe it. A Kurt Angle presence. You know, some people say, "Oh, he's ripping off Kurt Angle," but I think Gable inspires Kurt Angle. You know, like you know, I kind of the whole shoes and thank you. The way you pronounce thank you. You know, that's kind of funny. I'm not a big fan of Alpha Academy. I find the shtick is so cheesy, but you know, I don't want to get into it. You know, this is like, it's more of the storytelling. What is Otis gonna turn on Gable? You know, they've been doing this storyline. You know, some glimpses. You know, glimpses of this match. Or like one more of the match. You know, I think like Gable did like a moonsault off the top rope. Otis took the bullet, but you thought like what side Otis is gonna do? He's gonna help Gable win the belt, or he's gonna turn on Gable. I think like one more of the match, you know, you had Gable trying to make Maxine Dupree trying to hit Sammy with the belt. I think she kind of refused, and then you had Gable get in the face of Maxine Dupree. I think like that was it. I think Gable hit Sammy with I think it was a suplex pin. That was cool, but Sammy kicked out. Yeah, he kicked out Sammy's Blue Thunder Powerbomb. That's a Michinoku driver. Anyway, so he was going for the Avuna kick, but instead Gable got out of the way. Sammy almost accidentally hit Maxie Dupree with the move, but instead, you know, let's get to the ending of it. So Gable kind of locking the ankle lock onto, and also he kind of locked him the crossface onto Sami Zayn. You know, locking the crossface, the ankle lock. You know, Sami did his crossface on it, and also Gable did like a diving headbutt. You know, I don't understand why they keep doing this. You know, because you know, this is every wrestlers from different companies. They've been doing the crossface and probably the diving headbutt ever since Chris Benoit died. I really just let him rest, man. Despite he was a murderer, I don't want to get into that, you know. But anyway, so Gable locking the ankle lock onto Sammy, onto the barricade. I think he counted it, and Gable kind of accidentally hit Maxie Dupree onto her injured ankle, like wearing like ankle boots onto her leg. I don't know, that was a word called a shoot, you know. She said it like her ankle has been broken. And yeah, they always get in the face of Gable, and then he kind of left, picked up Maxie Dupree, and he left. In the end, Sammy hit the Avuna kick onto Chad Gable for the win and retained the Intercontinental Championship. So yeah, besides that, it was a really good match. You know, it was a technical style match, but it's more focused on the storytelling. And I just watched a video on WWE's YouTube channel that they finished, they're done. They no longer pull out of Gable's crap. They left, they're finished, they're done, and that was it. You know, this is officially the end of Alpha Academy. Not a big fan of Otis, man. Like, if Otis won this belt, I don't want to see this feud with him and Otis. I want to see the feud with him and Otis, but not for the belt, you know. I don't think he need the belt at this moment in time, you know. It'd be cool to see Gable winning the belt. That would probably be his first singles belt. I don't think he won it. I think the only title he won, I think it was the SmackDown Tag Team titles with Jason Jordan. That was about almost like 7 years ago in his run in American Alpha. But he's never won a singles title, you know. I think, you know. But it'd be cool, but that unfortunately not the case. You know, I kind of like this new character of Jan Gable. You know, yeah, he was doing the whole being the comedy guy. You know, now he's been a little bit serious. You know, what's next for him? I think I think he's doing his own thing. I think he's better off. You know, I think he's outgrew with this group. I think that American Alpha group is so kind of outstays welcome, to be honest. You know, that's another story for another time. But besides that, you know, a really good match. So the next match, this is for the WWE Women's World Heavyweight Championship. Bayley defending the belt against Piper Niven with Chelsea Green in her corner. Piper, in the UK scene, in the UK independent scene, you know, she was known as Viper in ICW. She kind of like on this show, she was wearing like a headband. She was wearing like some kind of band, a tribute band around. She kind of like paying tribute to a fellow Scottish wrestler called Adrian McCallum. I'm not really familiar who he is. You know, go look it up. You know, it's a fine tribute to Piper. This match was good. It was good for what it is. It's basically agility versus strength. You know, Piper's known for her strength. You know, I feel like one more of the match, you know, she did like a senton off the ring apron, but it was more brute strength. You know, early portion of the match, you had Chelsea Green. I'm not really digging Chelsea Green. You know, she's just kind of meh. Just meh. You know, she kind of got in the face, kind of interfering, you know, slapping Bayley, you know, without the referee noticing, you know, and then she got kicked out, and then minutes later, you know, she's wearing a Rey Mysterio mask, you know. I think the announcers called her Chelsea Libre, not Chelsea, or Chelsea Libre, whatever they're called. Yeah, Bayley attacked Chelsea Green. And yeah, this was a back and forth between Bayley and Piper, you know. Like, Bayley hit the Bayley to belly suplex off the top rope. Piper hit the Piper driver onto Bayley for the near fall. I'm trying to keep it short and simple, you know. Bayley, trying to get my words out. Bayley was going for like the rose plant, but Piper like countered it, you know. In the end, Bayley pins a Piper Niven with the crucifix pin for the win and retained the women's. Sorry, that's my cat, by the way, running around like a fucking headless chicken. Anyway, so Bayley retained the WWE Women's World Championship on the show. It's a shame it's unlucky for Piper Niven. You know, she unable to win the belt in her home country of Scotland. You know, it's in the ultimate timeline, she could probably win the belt, but unfortunately, that's not the case. You know, Bayley's they're trying to continue Bayley's momentum. You know, I don't know hers. I don't know what's going on. Or is Bayley going to continue her feud with, re-continue the rivalry with Damage Control? I don't think Eros guy haven't got a rematch clause yet, but I don't know. But besides that, you know, yeah, in Ultimate Timeline, you know, you can see Piper probably could win the belt. You know, I can see Piper breaking away from Chelsea Green. I don't know, man. I don't think she's got a good look. You know, she's there for her size, but it's just what it is, man. But besides that, you know, it was a good match. Not a great match, but it was a good match. You know, let's move on to the main event. So the main event, we got Damian Priest, the leader of the Judgment Day. All members of the Judgment Day are banned from ringside, defending the World Heavyweight Championship against Scotland's favourite son, Drew McIntyre. You know, Drew's theme music or entrance actually was good. You know, like they were playing Scotland the Brave, playing the drums and the bagpipes. You know, Drew came out with a Scottish flag. Damien got booed. This is the second Clash of the Castle. I think it was the second Clash of the Castle main event Drew's in, because the first one was in Wales. Now this is in Drew's home country of Scotland. You know, even though he's from Ayr, this is in Glasgow, by the way. This match was match of the night, man. It was battle of the two. It was the irresistible force versus the movable object. You know, like one more of the match, Drew did like I think it was a corkscrew dive onto Damian Priest, and then minutes later, Priest was going for his dive, but instead his leg was not was caught on the ropes. You know, it's not on the same level as Bret, Undertaker. One night only. Yeah, one night only, 1997, when Bret's neck was caught up the ropes. The referee kind of freed Priest, but besides that, it was a back and forth match. I feel like the final three matches on the show, Sammy Gable, Bailey, trying to get my words out by the way, Bailey versus Piper Niven, and now this match between Drew and Priest is a back and forth match. I think Priest hitting Drew with the Razor's Edge. Drew kicked out. Drew hit Priest with the Glass Cow Kiss, and hit like three multiple Claymore kicks onto Priest. Not on the same level as Drew and Seth from WrestleMania 2 months ago. He did a Claymore kick onto Priest through the barricade. He did for the second time in the ring, near fall. I think Priest hit Drew with the South to Heaven chokeslam, kicked out. I think he hit Drew with the Hurricanrana. This was a good back and forth match. I say this is match of the night, to be fair. So there was a referee's bump. I think Priest bumped the referee off the ring apron. Drew hit the Claymore kick for the third time. Out comes the referee. And that referee is CM Punk. The fans were chanting CM Punk. He got slightly booed. They can't really boo Punk at this moment in time. Even though he's going to screw Scotland's native son. Sorry, it's my cat, by the way. It's really she gets on. Sorry, it's my cat, by the way. It's in the background. While I'm making my my review of it. Anyway, so he kind of Yeah, like I said, Punk trying to screw Drew in his home country, like what he did at WrestleMania. Drew got in Punk's face. Punk kicked Drew in the dick, and then Priest hit the South to Heaven chokeslam for the win. Sorry, it's my cat, by the way. I'm trying to make this review of it, it's kind of distracting me. So Priest hit the South to Heaven chokeslam onto Drew for the second time to win this match and retain the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. And I'm guessing the next program for Priest is now he's facing Seth freaking Rollins at Money in the Bank. I heard the winner of this match will face Gunther at SummerSlam or Bash of Berlin. That's the next show after SummerSlam, but it's likely at SummerSlam, that match between Priest and Gunther. I think they announced it on the show, but anyway, so sorry about my cat meowing. I'm trying to make this video and it's kind of putting me off, but anyway, so Drew versus Seth. Yes, even though Seth dropped the belt to Drew, but yeah, I think it's the second pay-per-view in a row that Punk screwed Drew out of the belt. He screwed Drew out of the belt after he beat Seth for the belt at WrestleMania, and then lead up to Priest cashing his Money in the Bank briefcase, won the belt, and now Punk just basically screwed Drew out of the belt in his home country. I'm on board of this. I'm on board of this rivalry. Yeah, they're stretching out between Punk and Drew. I think Punk got hurt. He's still recovering. And now he's doing his kayfabe quitting. I thought he was quitting for real, but instead he signed a 3-year deal. So this is more like a work. He's taking time off. I think this is leading up to Punk and Drew at SummerSlam. Depending if Punk is ready in time, or probably if not, probably at Bash in Berlin. But that's another story another time. But besides that, it was a really good match. Back and forth match between Drew and Priest. I like the camera angle of the referee's face. It was CM Punk. I knew CM Punk would probably screw Drew out of the belt. They're still continuing this angle between Punk and Drew. I think this is, if I sum up one rivalry of 2024 so far, I have to go with Punk and Drew, even though they haven't wrestled yet. You know, people say, yeah, you could say Cody's feud with the Bloodline, you know, with the Rock and Roman, and his feud with AJ, but I have to go with Drew and Punk. You know, you have to wait and find out. But besides that, you know, seeing like Priest, I think his main event this show and end the show was good. I think it was the right call, to be honest. You know, if an Ultimate Timeline, you know, it's a shame. Like, Drew never got a chance to win and defend the title in front of the crowd. When he was WWE champion 4 years ago, he COVID hit, and you don't know the fans' reaction as Drew as champion. We never got a chance, but it's just what it is, man. But I can see Drew winning the title once again, depending on who's the champion. You know, going into the second half of 2024, with its Priest or with its Gunther or whatever. We have to wait and find out. So yeah, like I said, I think they made the right call having Priest winning and retaining. My overall rating of WWE Clash of the Castle 2024 or Clash of the Castle Scotland is a 9 out of 10. Not on the same level as Backlash France from the previous month, but I think this was a good show. It starts out well with Cody versus AJ and ends well with Drew versus Priest. No bad matches on the show. It was a fun show to watch, you know. Nothing in the okay and bad, you know. I like the opener. I like the women's tag team, the triple threat tag team title match, Bayley versus Piper Niven, and also Sammy versus Gable for the Intercontinental Championship. Yeah, I'm gonna give props. You know, they really capitalize on the international market. You know, doing these international shows. You know, you got Clash of the Castle of Wales 2 years ago. Yeah, this show is not on the same level as Clash of the Castle of 2022, but yeah, Clash of the Castle in Wales. You know, you had Money in the Bank in London. You had Elimination Chamber in Perth. You had Backlash France. Yeah, and now this show in Scotland. Now we got Bash in Berlin in August after SummerSlam. So yeah, you got Money in the Bank in Canada next month. So yeah, they're really on board of treating these international shows like a big deal. So, what is your thoughts on Clash of the Castle 2024? Do you like the show, hate the show, or something in between liking the show or hating the show? Please leave your thoughts on the comment section below. Smash the like button, click the like, click the bell. Subscribe to the Central Man Network on YouTube. Be part of the Central Unit for more wrestling videos and more. And this is the Central Man officially signing out. Check you later, folks.